Hi, just gonna just gonna give you a quick video to talk about the moving average higher time frame. This is an indicator that lets you see a higher time frame moving average on the current chart, and when it supports the simple, the exponential, and the weighted moving average. So basically, if you're on a minute chart, this allows you to see the moving average, say for the daily time frame, and you can do different higher time frames on the daily. You can show the weekly, or on the minute you could show the daily and the weekly. I mean, whatever you want to do. And let me show you the legal information here. I would urge you to pause the video and read through this completely. Basically, we're saying everything we do is for educational purposes only. There's no advice or recommendation to buy or sell anything being given. You are solely responsible for all your trading and investing decisions. So please get the training and help from the appropriate professionals. Again, everything we do is for training and educational purposes only. Okay, I've got a couple charts pulled up so you can see how this works. This is a 30-minute and this is a daily, and the dotted moving averages are the ones for the higher time frame moving average indicator, and then these are the built-in indicators on the daily, so you can kind of see on the 30-minute chart they're showing the same value as they do on the daily chart. So this is the weighted moving average, this is the exponential moving average, and then this is a simple moving average. And you can see that these three values correspond to these values over here. And let's see, I'll show you how you format this. This is basically, I think, the default settings where you have a simple moving average. -1 means one higher time frame, so with respect to the minute, that's the daily time frame. And so if you did -2, that would be like a weekly, and -3 would be a monthly. So this is like moving average time frame is showing you the higher time frame. If you did a number in here that's greater than 0 and also greater than the time frame of the chart you're on, that would be for the for a minute higher time frame. For example, like you could do a 5-minute chart with a 30-minute time frame if you wanted to. And here's just the standard, kind of the length for the moving average, and then this is intrabar update set to false. That's the default. That basically is saying you're going to just get the average is computed on the close of of whatever bar that you're using. In this case, it's a daily bar, so whatever the last close was for the daily, that's what you're going to get. If you set this to true, then this indicator is going to try to update these values kind of real time as they're calculated on the chart. This is kind of the same as the tick box over here when you say update interbar tick by tick. So it's kind of the same thing, almost, not exactly, but the same idea, that this is going to update kind of the average real time. So if you want that, you can set that to true, and I think I've got it set to true on the exponential, so we'll show you that. So we'll just cancel that. So you can see, like I said, this simple average matches this simple average, this exponential matches this exponential, and then the weighted matches the weighted. And so I'll show you on just right here, we've got that set to true. This is being done, let's see, I'll show you when the market is closed. So you can kind of see, if you'd have done that, if that's set to false, then it's only updated on the close of the bar. And so we can see, like right here, so you can see that the AVG-EXP is 317.33, so and this one's 317.34. So basically the same thing, but this is kind of showing you the prior day moving average. But if you have this set to true, it's going to try to calculate kind of the real-time average based on the most recent updates. And you can see those match. So just kind of a preference thing. During the day when the market's open, this is obviously being done when the market's closed. This will kind of wiggle. You can kind of see it kind of varies a little bit, obviously, as things change. This is going to oscillate a little bit. If you want just a good smooth line, you can set this to false and basically know that it's the moving average of the most recently closed bar of the time frame that you have it for. So in this case, these are all daily. So let's see, I'll show you. If I change this, we'll say make this daily, and then we'll say make this weekly. So now these dotted lines should correspond to these solid lines, but you can see the exponential, since we've got it being calculated, with true, so it's being calculated interbar, it matches. But these two, the interbar update is set to false, so they're basically working off the last closed bar. So on the weekly, obviously this is being filmed on a let's see, what are we on? A Wednesday, so we're in the middle of a week, so it's going to be based on this bar. And if we look at that, you can see that the yellow average WTD, the weighted average, is 287.13, which matches over here on our daily chart right here. And then if we look at this 1 day back on the blue on the simple, you can see the AVG is 266.91, and again that's what we have right here. So you can see that these match. These two are based on the latest closed bar, since we don't have the interbar update setting set. So it's just kind of a preference thing, whatever you think is useful for your situation. And let's see. Okay, I was just gonna set this up, just took a little time, so no point in showing you all that, but basically I've got this set for a 5-minute chart and a 60-minute chart, and now these averages are set for the higher time frame, which is 60 minutes. So you can see the yellow corresponds to the yellow, the red corresponds to the red, the exponential moving average, and then the simple is down here. So you can see instead of the -1 for daily, I've got this set to 60 for 60 minutes. So that's saying that the time frame I want to look at is the 60-minute chart. So just showing you that on a 5-minute chart, you can look at averages or moving averages on a higher time frame minute chart as well. So just something, if that's useful for you, then that's a setting you can use. Again, this basically works for the minute, the daily, and the weekly charts, and then on those time frames you can show basically anything higher than the current chart time frame. And there's a discussion about how the inputs work in the PDF on the TradeStation page. Let me show you that. Okay, just to show you, here's the indicator on the TradeStation App Store, and over here you can click on this link, and that'll download a PDF. And you can do this even if you haven't subscribed or anything. If you just want more information, you can download this PDF, and it'll give you a detailed description of the indicators and what the settings are and kind of how they work in conjunction with each other. So just wanted to let you know that that's available. So I guess that's pretty much it. Like I say, if you got any questions, my email was at the start of the video, so please send them to me. Recommendations, how to make this better, whatever you have, just let me know. Thanks. Bye.